fitness coach. Um, I am doing my own challenge today, y'all. So bear with me one moment. I am doing my own challenge. Okay. I just had to make sure that everything was showing up the way I needed it to show up. Um, Getting my little systems together. I'm trying to figure some things out here. I gotta prepare to send invitations out for people to join. So I am learning a whole new system while I am doing this. And man, can I just say this is like, okay, where am I at? I think that's where I want to be. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so yeah, this is like cuckoo bananas because your girl is really trying to figure out what she is doing right now as far as doing this live stream. Let me see. I'm probably going to have to. You know what? Let's do this. I'm going to send it to myself. Then I will post it. Wait, what am I saying? Okay. Oh my word. Come on, sister. I need you to work. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is have it come up over here. Then I can share the link. I have to do some workaround stuff. When I tell y'all, I waited a little late. Oh, and it's only 7:30, but I am on here doing this live stream. So yeah, we gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together, you guys. I really am. There we go. Ha, you showed up. Okay. Copy. Okay. Give me a minute. Lord, what did I just do? Y'all see? Okay. I copied. Oh, it's your groups. And then maybe, oh no, there it is. Okay. There was, let me see. Okay, you guys. So I am sitting here. I'm supposed to be posting this. I think it goes here. There we go. Okay. All right. So now that I've figured that situation out, welcome everybody. I am sorry that took a minute. But I just came on here because I'm trying to finish some tasks. I have set up, pretty much I've set up a goal for myself this year. Actually, the rest of this year going into next year. And part of that started last week when I entered into a challenge. So it actually, entering the challenge got me started on how I want to go into the next year. And pretty much what I am doing is I have made a vow to go live for 10, well, I want to say 10 to 12 days. Now, what I am saying is I have made a vow to go live for 10 to 12 days. That is not going live. That does not mean I'm going to go to live consistently, but I do plan on going live because this is something that I got to put in my repertoire for YouTube. So this is what I have planned to do, and I do apologize for that long wait, the long pause for those who came in early. But y'all, I'm sorry. We're just going to turn that over. But I'm just getting reacclimated, I guess you can say, back into the YouTube game. It's a little bit different doing live stream versus doing the old school, how I used to do in 2008 on my old channel. Now, I do still have my old channel, the Makeup Illusions channel. I haven't posted on there in a minute because this is a new channel that I have started for my coaching. So I'm trying to build this channel up for those who are more on the spiritual side, want more inspiration, motivation. And today, I figured the topic that came across my mind would be a good topic to actually start with. And actually, there was another topic that came up, and I actually live stream on that on a different platform, but I do think I'm going to bring that back here on YouTube, but I'm going to build it up into a series, I guess you could say. However, today I wanted to just come on here and really get into being, I mean, how do I come across? So I ran into an issue. Okay, let me just put it this way. So today, it wasn't really an issue. Basically, I got asked to do something which I've been doing pretty much for a while now. However, for quite a while, I was used to sitting in the background um, and being the person that just pretty much I played it under the radar. Um, Now that's not where I started, but somehow that's where I ended up at. However, today I was asked to come back out into the forefront. And for me, that was a big deal. And it really goes into what does it mean to really accept yourself and say, you know what, this is who I am, this is what I believe, and being okay with your beliefs, and also being okay with if other people don't agree with that, there's nothing I can do about it. And being a coach, I am a master coach, student of Elementum, as well as student of KSM, Kingdom School of Ministry. So taking the trainings and understanding how important it is to be a true and authentic person to yourself. And you guys, excuse me if you see me looking down. I'm just checking for comments or anything that may come in. Again, this live streaming thing is new to me, so I'm trying to catch everything. I do not want to be rude to anybody. I see you guys, so charge it to my head, not my heart. I am trying to be engaging with you guys. I love to engage with everybody. But getting back to my point, to show up, when we show up, we have to be the most truest version of ourselves that we can be. And the purpose for that is, if we're not, then you have to ask yourself, well, who are you being? Who are you showing up as? And a lot of people, I have found a lot of people have a hard time being their authentic self because they have, as I have learned in the coaching world, they have learned how to merge with other people. So in a sense, they kind of take on these other people's personalities. And the risk in that, the risk that we run in merging with other people is we never get our voice heard. We now have merged with someone else, and it kind of like becomes their beliefs become our beliefs. So they have a belief or they believe in something, but if we know that they don't believe the way we do, we're going to dim our light so that they can shine and stand in the forefront. And that kind of silences the true you, the true person that you are. So when we come and we are asked to step up, you want to step up as your true and authentic self. You want to be as authentic as you can. And so, in order to be your true, authentic self, now, if you don't know, I'm about to put you up on game about me. I am a deep thinker. So when I go into things, I like to define certain things. So when I speak about authenticity, I think that's how you say that word. You really want to define what is authenticity. So when we look at authenticity, authenticity is having an origin supported by unquestionable evidence, being verified, representing one's true nature or beliefs, true to oneself or the person identified. Now, the short definition of all that is not false or copied and being genuine and real. So when you come across as being authentic, you are coming across as being a true, genuine person. And what does that in turn do for others? For those who are waiting for you to show up, they are able to see the real and true you. They are able to relate to you. So when you show up and become authentic, you are going to speak your mind, or not necessarily. And when I say speak your mind, I don't mean be rude. I'm not saying be rude. What I'm saying is you are going to speak what lies true in your heart. So if you don't agree with it, be true to yourself and say, I don't agree with that. Now, everybody else doesn't have to go along with it. They may choose to go ahead and do what they're going to do anyway. But as long as you make your voice heard, your authentic voice, not the merging voice, make your authentic voice heard, then you are going to be okay. All God is asking for is for us to be our true, authentic self. And really, when you look at it from a spiritual side, he's asking us to be our true, authentic self. And he is asking us to step up and say what we believe in. And I believe without us being authentic to who we are, it can really damage our sense of self and just damage society as a whole. It causes us to constantly feel like we are trapped. We have now become trapped. We have become contained. We have put ourselves in a self-container that only we have the key to get ourselves out of. And the only way we can do that is by recognizing and really sitting with ourselves and saying, okay, well, is that what I believe? Is that true? Maybe you believe part of it, but you're going to debate the other half of it. And that is okay. It is okay to have a difference of opinion because that's how we learn from others. It doesn't make you a bad person because you have a difference of opinion, as long as that opinion is not hurting or causing chaos or damage to anybody else. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. Sometimes it's okay to agree to disagree. And that comes from you being your authentic self and having a difference in opinion from somebody else or from others. So to really be able to walk in the true person that God has destined us to be, you want to have come across as, or not even come across, you want to be authentic. So by a show, I wanted to say by a show of hands, because I'm thinking I'm in front of people. Well, I am in front of people, but if you agree with what I am saying here, go ahead and give me the number one. Being inauthentic to yourself is really doing a great disservice, not only to yourself, but to those who are waiting for you to show up in the world. And that's a lesson that I had to get clear with myself. I actually had two mentors who told me, and one just told me last week, it is time for you to stand up and get your voice back, regardless of who likes it and who doesn't. So that is what I'm doing. And that's not part of the reason why I am doing this challenge for myself, where I'm going live for 12 days. But it was just interesting to see how it came around and it fit in to what I am actually doing. Because I too was one that liked to play in the background. I was the girl who I would say stuff and then get told that's not what that is. So in turn, it made me second guess and doubt myself, when in actuality, I knew the information, but some people just get a kick off of making others feel like they don't know what they're talking about. So you have to be willing to stand 10 toes down in what you believe, and not just stand 10 toes down in what you believe, but be willing to stand 10 toes down and speak up for what you believe, regardless of what anybody else has to say. Because what that is doing is it's letting the world know that I have a voice. This is what I believe. This is my opinion. You do not have to agree with it, but just so the record is clear, and that's that. Without being true and authentic, again, you don't want to be locked in a cage. You don't want to be locked in your self-sabotage, because that's really what it is. It's self-sabotage. You are sabotaging yourself when you do not show up as the authentic you that God created you to be. So that's really all my live was going to be about today. I am piecing this together as I go, you guys. And for those, I missed some points. And when I say I missed some points, I'm talking about some things I was supposed to do, but that's okay. For those who agree, go ahead and let me know what you think in the comments. I will be waiting to hear your responses. Yeah, but before I leave you, I just want to leave you with this word of thought. What if the person inside of you that is afraid to be that authentic person, what would happen if that person decided to just show up and be the gem that God destined you to be? What would happen if the gem that God destined you to be showed up, and you were met by someone that said, it is because of your words that I am standing here today. Let that sink in. I'm Charmaine, the Beauty Out of Brokenness coach. My purpose is to help individuals like yourself walk the bridge of forgiveness onto a path of healing. I'm also here to help you remove the blocks and the barricades that stop you from being your true and authentic self that God has purposed you to be. I just want you to sit and let the what if. What would happen? Answer that question for yourself tonight. What would happen if I just took one step to being my authentic self? And know that I am right here. Your coach, your Beauty Out of Brokenness coach is right here. I am sitting in the stands cheering you on, and God is at the finish line waiting to love and congratulate you. I will talk to you soon. I love y'all, and I will see you in a few. God bless.